Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. I wanted to start on the 4-hour chart just to highlight again that I see the move of the 10th of March low to the April high as a wave 1, as an impulse, and we're now coming down in a wave 2 correction. Volume is still low. Volume is decreasing. Here you can see that actually on the way down of the April high. Where was it here? Just sort of not really declining, but volume is still fairly low. So it typically indicates the correction is not over yet. And what I wanted to highlight before we dive deeper into the analysis is what's actually planned for next week in terms of events. Okay, so we've got a few events coming up. First of all, we've got the Fed Watch tool, which tells us that, close the ad, in 5 days, basically 5 to 6 days, we've got the next FOMC meeting. We're going to take a look at the calendar in a minute. But before we carry on, let's first take a look at what our sponsor Chartprime has to offer. Chartprime is a service that provides specific and exclusive TradingView indicators. They've recently updated their website and consolidated their most popular features into 3 new indicators, all designed to enhance your trading journey. First up is the Market Oracle Pro. This tool, designed for precision, provides enhanced entry and exit signals along with 3 metrics aimed at deciphering market trends and optimizing your settings. Next, we have the Market Dynamics Pro. This unique tool merges Chartprime's smart money concepts into a dynamic order blocks algorithm, striving to provide a more accurate representation of volume. Lastly, the Prime Oscillators Pro. This trend-based oscillator offers a variety of market insights, including entry and exit points, overbought and oversold conditions, and potential reversal areas. That's a brief overview of what's new from Chartprime. Stay tuned for more updates, and if you'd like to sign up with them, just follow the link in the description that offers you a discount. But 5 days, 20 minutes, next meeting and interest rate decision. The quite accurate Fed Watch tool currently indicates that with a 71% probability there is not going to be any interest rate increase. At the moment we have the target rate between 500 and 525 basis points, but 28.7% probability for an increase of 25 basis points to 525 to 550. Over the last few weeks, that has moved up and down massively. Probabilities shifted. It will probably, whatever it says today, can completely be overthrown by the CPI data, because CPI will come out, I think, a day before the Fed meeting and the interest rate decision. So let's take a look. We can see that on Tuesday, the 13th of June, we've got the next CPI data coming out. CPI report. I think the Fed meeting typically takes 2 days, so I think they start Tuesday, finish Wednesday with the statement. So that means current forecast for CPI month over month is 0.2%. That's the current, is it the current? Yeah, that's the current forecast. Year over year, 4.2, indicating compared to previous month and previous report, 0.4% was month over month, so it's a reduction in the inflation increase, and also year over year, 4.2% versus 4.9. Anything lower than the forecast should be bullish for crypto, because it would reduce likelihood for an interest rate increase, which is generally seen as bullish for crypto. So I just wanted to highlight that. That's coming up next week. Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be interesting, because on Wednesday we've got the Fed statement, the FOMC statement, then at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Now let's take a look at the crypto market. Hopefully that statement and hopefully CPI will generate enough volatility to finally either flush this correction out, so to an end, that price finally drops down to around about 24 to 24.5K, or we get finally out of this range to the upside. I just want some movement. This correction is taking far too long. On the other hand, it's good that we have such boring movement, because it means that all the gains that Bitcoin made from between November and April, they are, I mean, price is coming down, but it's not like it's crashing down, right? It's just a corrective structure, which is good. because it indicates, or it gives higher probability that it will hold. Now, in this wave 2, we're looking still at this WXY correction. And in the Y wave, we have this ABC correction. I've got a yellow count and I've got an orange count. The yellow count is the short-term bearish count, indicating that we came down in the Y wave in a wave A. We topped in a B wave here on the 28th of May, and we're now coming down in the C wave. The C wave would be an ending diagonal. We're going to zoom in as well, but let me take out volume first. Don't need it at the moment. So in the yellow count, we should now head down further. So in the yellow count, yeah, let me maybe even go to the 1 hour chart. So in the yellow count, we see the move that started on Wednesday's high, to the Wednesday low at 26,130 as a wave 1 to the downside of wave C, of wave 3. And we, with a corrective looking move to the upside today, that could be the wave 2. Might not be finished yet, but as long as price stays below 27,140, this can be easily a wave 2. And then we should see a flush maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, in a third wave to the downside. Should be quite an impulsive move. Confirmation that this is happening. First of all, ideally it stays below 27,140. And would break below the 26,130 level, and then it should take us down first of all to round about 25.4k, and ideally a bit lower than in the next few steps. Eventually I would like to see this end somewhere around 24.5k. Now you will remember that I gave you also this support area for the orange wave count. The orange count is the short-term bullish count, and that could lead to a higher move in a C wave, in a larger B wave. But anyway, it would just be, don't worry so much about the structures, but what you need to understand is that in the orange count, the short-term bullish count, I gave you a support area, trend reversal area, which price did hold. Anybody who traded it would now be in profit, so it reacted nicely to the golden ratio. So in the move down here in this orange count, I'm counting as a B wave, within the B wave WXY, or in the yellow count as a wave 1. Yeah? The problem is, so first of all, the yellow count, as I already suggested before, I'm still waiting for another low. So ideally, I shouldn't say I'm waiting for one. I would like to see one, because so far we don't have a reliable bottom structure. And the movement today makes, in my opinion, the orange count even less likely, because this looks really like a correction on the way up. It should have been impulsive on the way up, ideally, in this orange count, but it's not. So therefore, I mean impulsive in the C wave, yeah? But because it's just corrective, you see all these overlaps, it's very weak. I think the yellow count is here in control at the moment. Now, happy to change my view if price breaks above 27,140. And then also takes out 27,390. I mean, that's why I gave you the yellow count, yeah, with the orange count with the support area here, because it's a tradable trend reversal area. Okay, as I always say, don't trade the primary count, trade the pivots and the levels that the wave counts reveal. Bear in mind, there's typically always a bullish and a bearish one. There's one which is clearly the primary expectation, but as a Elliott Wave trader, you shouldn't always only trade the primary count. Very important. Yeah, you trade the levels which the counts reveal. But I'm not telling you what to do, right? That's up to you. I can only share the analysis. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. So again, at the moment, I focus here on the yellow count. The orange one is there as well. And as long as the 25,785 level is holding, the orange count has a chance. But if we break below that level, that would be additional confirmation that the yellow count is working out. So the break below support would indicate yellow is in control, which I assume at the moment anyway. And the break above resistance would indicate the orange count is in control, which can send us into the 28 to 29k region. So hopefully that's clear. Very clear levels here, or very clear pivots here. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.